So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Joey Sly's going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Chicago. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Off the play fake, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And the Titans have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They go play action on first. He brings it in. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running right, here's Pollard. Will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Kickoff taken at the 3. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Throwing now off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They send a man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pull out in front further, 13-zip. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This will end up as a touchback.
The Bears pick over a first down at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Williams on the play action. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, second and very long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Play action on first down. This is Ridley working the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. This time he's looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
This, our last play of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got the length of the field to go on this drive. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's forward only to around the 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now give left side. Buys some breathing room here. He's across the 15. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Komet brings it in. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, here's Swift. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Shaq, just get it.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Now.
Offense in the hurry up here.
70 range.
3rd down, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Carney's kick is good, and that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.